Hi there Facebook, it's Kamal Fernandez here with a little training session with the puppy. So again, I thought I might as well do it live, which I'm going to be doing off and on all this week. And just some updates about Puppy Perfect. So I have something planned, which I'm just in the middle of working on. So I don't want to give too much away, but I'm going to announce that hopefully on Friday about the course. So if you're interested in signing up, by all means, please do so. I'll share the link in the comments because I've had people inquire about what the course entails. So that's going to be announced on Friday. But I'm going to be doing a little puppy session, training session with the puppy. Good boy. Good. Which I'm going to be working on loose lead walking, recalls, and a little bit of husbandry stuff. So all basic stuff, which is really important for any puppy. So I'm going to go through loose lead walking. He knows that there's food in that room, in the bathroom, which is on the side. So the first thing I'm going to do is pop his collar on, and I'm going to start some loose lead walking. So loose lead walking, super important. Most people want their dogs not to pull them on the lead. Good boy. And I start this off relatively young. The reason being is that puppies naturally want to cling to you. So I'm going to use that little bit of insecurity to build the desire to be around me and in my personal space, preferably before they hit that more adventurous stage when it's more challenging. I like to start this in an environment like you can see me in my hallway, because it's small, the puppy has less margin for error, and there's low level distraction. So first thing I'm going to do is pop him on his collar and lead, and good. So using one of his recall cues. Good boy. Here you go. Good. So let's just pick you up. Come here, little man. Good boy. Good. So I'm going to pop his collar on. Once his collar goes on, I'm going to give him a treat, and I'm going to keep holding for a second. Good. So collar snaps. Here you go. Good boy. So give him a treat. And I'm going to get some, I've actually got some of his meals. So one of the things I do with my puppies is start to feed them from hand, their meals, to get them really into me, and to form that relationship. Obviously, you know, puppies don't necessarily, if you haven't, for him, I bred him, so I have a relationship with him per se. A lot of puppies, you don't have that advantage, so you want to start to associate something that they really, really want, i.e. food, with you, so that you can get that focus and attention. So I've got some of his meals in a bowl. I've got it deliberately out of his reach so that it's not causing a distraction that at his age I don't want to present. And certainly, as I said, previous posts, I will definitely be working through that relatively early, but for the purpose of just creating learning and building our relationship, I want to try and reduce his the conflict. So let's get some food for you. So my dogs are raw fed. This is mince, which I'm going to just put in a nice ball. Okay, it's a little bit more challenging to use, but if you're a little bit squeamish, by all means, you can use a glove. I've shut the door now so he can't rehearse losing focus. So the first thing I'm going to do is just click him for following me. Now he's naturally going to do that because it's a small space and I've got food on me. So, good. Any movement towards me? Good. I click him and feed him from my person. Now I'm feeding him with that bowl hands. Okay, so I can do move this way. There you go. So cupping my hand and putting food in there. Good. So he's just following me around. Okay. Good. In no particular direction. And the goal is just to have him. Good. Keep that tension out of the lead. Good. And I always feed him near my body. I want the dog to want to come in my personal space at this stage. So I'm not being specific about where, as long as he keeps that, he keeps the tension out the lead, i.e. that loop in the lead, he'll get reinforcement, okay? So, so that was better. Good boy. A little bit of movement. Change the direction. Good. Good boy. Change sides. Good. Good. Nice. So clicking him for... Who comes around here? Good boy. Good. Good. Clicking him for just being attentive. Good. He's noticed. Good. Nice. Good. Nice. Good. So that's the cup again. I don't know how many reps I did there, but just lots of clicks for the puppy wanting to hang around with me. Collar comes off. And that was our first little lesson on loose lead walking. So simple. The puppy isn't going to make a mistake in this instance because he's in a confined space. I've got the thing that he wants, i.e. food, and he's learning obviously to stay in that close proximity. Once I've got him confident in this environment, I'll then extend that to a slightly bigger environment. So next thing I'm going to do is do some recall, so I need to get some more food. Okay, I've taken his collar and his lead off him, deliberately. Okay, so I've taken the lead off him deliberately, so I've got more food in my hand, so I'm going to just see if he can start to, if I make this into a little ball, follow the food, look. So the first thing I want him to do, I've got to teach him, is to chase food on the floor, look. Good. Boop. Badger. Yep. Good. Nice. So often puppies don't get the concept of chasing food, so I have to teach that to them. See, because he wants to follow my hand, that's normal, okay? So I'm going to try and bowl this into a little ball and get his attention with it. He's too into my hand. So if I just go, so because he's following my hand and he's not seeing it, I'm going to actually switch this up. So if I catch him and just, good. Badger, yep, good, nice, good boy. So just getting that name response. I could actually put his collar on him for this one, but I'm going to just touch his neck when he comes back. So pop the food out. Okay, didn't see that rep. So it's a bit tricky because, okay, yep, good, because I've got food in my hand. So that's just one of the complexities. Obviously I don't want to squish this in my pocket, so I'm going to work with what I've got. Turn the puppy round. Yeah, look. Do it a little bit quicker. Think about it. Look. Good. Yep. Good. Nice one. So let's do that again. Now let's see if we can just. Good. Yep. Good. Nice. So making that little pop pop noise. Now he's getting the idea of throwing. Good. Badger. Yep. Good. Nice one. So I'm clicking him to come back. Now I'm going to just touch him as he comes back to me. Good. Get it. Badger. Yep. Good. Nice. So eventually that will be a collar grab. I haven't got his collar on him, so I'm going to just grab him instead, which is not a problem either. Get it. Badger. Yep. Good. Nice. Well done. One more. So I'm saying now, get it. Badger. Yep. Good. Nice. So using that get it cue to tell the dog he's allowed to chase the food. Get it. Badger. Yep. Good. Nice. Good boy. So simple little recalls there. First step is to teach the puppy to chase the food on the floor, which is a lot of puppies won't understand. Yep. Good. Secondly is to then teach the puppy to return to you, which he has foundation from using those various recall cues. So, yep. Good. Okay, and get it. Badger. Yep. Good. Super. Nice. Good. So I can start to add a little bit more complexity to that or some more games. So I'm going to just do a little. Yeah, look. Yep. Good. Teaching him to come into my space or through my legs. Yep. Good. Good boy. Yep. Good boy. Nice. Clicking that response. Yep, good boy. Nice. Good. So let's run in to see if he remembers this one. Yep, good boy. Nice. Yep, good boy. Super. Well done. Oh, this one. Yep, good. You can see there the cog's turning, starting to learn that lesson. Let's do one more rep for it, puppy. Ready? Yep, good boy. Nice. Good baby. Ready? That one. Yep, good. So he's offering that more or less when I put my hand up, which means that I'm going to be nearing the point of adding a cue onto that. But really, really great little session there for him. Very short and sweet. So let's do a little bit of play. Yeah. Always like to interject my sessions with play. Baby. Good. And switching. Switch. switching between two toys. And tuck here. Switch. Yeah, good boy. Yeah, nice. Good boy, nice. Switch. Yeah, good. That's it. Good boy. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, switch. Nice. Get that one. Get that one. Get that one. That's your one. Good boy. Nice. Switch. Good. Yeah, that's enough. Switch. Yeah, good. So now he's releasing it. So I'm going to see if I can get him to just travel back a little bit. Good boy. Nice. Starting to get him to bring toys back to me. Switch. Get that. So he dropped it on that one. I'm going to see if I can get him to bring it back a tiny bit. Yeah. There it is. Good boy. Switch. Nice. Yeah. That's better. He's hanging on to it now. That's better. Oh, I go over then, so keep the toy active. So when he's holding on to it, hanging on to it, I'm just gently putting it in between so he wants to remain in possession of that. So I can cultivate him, then bring it back to me. Good boy. Yeah. And whilst he's tugging my nail, also fussing him. Good boy. Yeah. How do? Good boy. Good. Good. So. Good boy, that'll do. So finished our little session there. So just covering the simple things. So loose lead walking. I worked on with him, obviously, with the collar being on him. A little bit of doing his twist and his go through my legs. Doing recalls with him, play, starting to think about seeing if I can get him to bring the toy back. Final thing I'm going to end on is, if I have some more food, okay, is a little bit of husbandry. So I've got a licky mat here. I'm just going to grab some food off the side. So, brilliant, man. One of the things that I want to work on with him is, so, up. And a drink. Good boy, come in. Good. So one of the things I'm going to work on is a bit of husbandry. I've got a licky mat here, and I want to get him used to having a brush on him really young. So I've got an old scouring brush, or a little kitchen brush, which I'm going to use because the bristles are they've been worn out, so they're a little bit more friendly than some brushes. So I'm going to smear the licky mat with his mints, okay, some more of his meal, okay, and I'm going to just pop that down. Oh, look. And whilst he's doing that, I'm going to use the back of the brush and just give him a little stroke with that. And then I'm going to use the bristles very gently. Good boy. And then reverting, alternating between the two. So there, and I want to make sure I get under his belly, which puppies can be sensitive about. Obviously, he's really greedy. Excuse me. If I was concerned that the puppy wasn't into their food, I might use something a little bit more appetizing, like cream cheese, or good boy, or chicken, or something that, or pate is really good. So something a little bit. Well, he obviously likes his mince, so that's great. He's almost finished, and before he finishes, I'm going to do a couple more reps, and then just use the bristle side. Good. And then I'm going to stop there. Good. So starting to just get him comfortable with some basic things. We don't want a puppy that's just great to train and fun to train, obviously up for that bit. We want a dog that we can live with. We can groom, we can do their nails, we can check their mouths, we can start to get them used to being handled, because I can take this when I take him to the vet or a groomer, anything depending on whether you've got a coated breed, and you can use this to start to get them comfortable. The great thing about these is they've got sticky suction pads on the back, so I can attach it to something, so I can also use that in the bath if I want to bath my puppy or to get him used to being bathed. Good boy. And it's a great tool to have in your armour. So Great little session there. It's all about sowing those seeds with puppies, just starting that foundation of relationship building, recall, loose lead walking, husbandry, some training, sports specific stuff. You obviously see me doing a bit of shaping, just sowing those little seeds with a puppy. And they should literally take 5 minutes of your time to get your puppy, starting to lay those foundations. But yeah, fun little session with the puppy. I don't know if anybody's got any questions before I close. Let's have a look. Let's have a look if anybody got any questions. Don't think there's any questions. Good boy, that was good. You were good. Good boy. All right, if there's no questions, just a quick live. As I said, I'll be doing this throughout the day with this puppy and Tofu, and Cherry might even make another guest appearance. But just to show you things that I do with my puppies to get them to be, great pet dogs. Good boy, well done. To be great adults and to be great, well-adjusted family pets, which is first and foremost my priority. But yeah. Hopefully this has been interesting to watch. I'll do another one later on today, and probably a sneaky one before I go to class this evening. But yeah, any questions, post them on the thread, and I'll see you later.